Hello everyone, my name is Parth Sahani. I am going to cover this amazing book Youth, Arise, Awake and Know Your Strength in this video series. If you are new to this channel, then please consider subscribing and I would request you to watch this series from the first video itself. So let's start chapter 2 of part 1, which is Who is the real youth? Now, I am asking you this question: who is the real youth of the country? Is physical growth alone the sign of real youth? No, not at all. There are many thousands, hundreds, millions of such youth, but they do not reflect that energy on their faces. They do not radiate that positive, energetic vibes. We won't call them a real youth of the country. Will you call him a youth who is chicken hearted with long and pale and soggy face? Sickly in appearance, restless mind, indisciplined senses, an incarnation of laziness? Never, never. We do not call them the real youth of the country because we want the youth of Swami Vivekananda's dream. He said, "Arise, awake, for your country needs the strength, for your country needs the sacrifice." Such youth are needed in the country. He says that the young men, the young, the strong, the well-built, the intellectual, for them is the task. Development of these capabilities will definitely transform the so-called youth into the real youth. Then only they will be able to break the mental barrier and start the journey towards progress. With this mental barrier thing, I would like to share a very close event to my heart, and it helped me a lot. I hope it will help you too. I was exercising one day and I was trying to stretch my body all the way from the top to the down, touching my feet with my hand, but I was not able to do so. I was like, why am I not able to do such a silly thing, such a small thing? But then a few days later, I came across this amazing video of TED Talks in which there was a scientist who addressed this issue, who addressed a bigger issue with such a small example. So I was able to correlate it. So I would like to share so that it may help you too sometime or other in life. What she told in that video was, if you are not able to practice this exercise, then stretch your arms all the way to the top, close your eyes and imagine that you are going all the way down, touching the floor with your palms, which is to the extremes. If you imagine so, after this imagination, you do this exercise, then definitely you will be able to perform better than what you did the last time. Because the moral of the talk was, we create a mental barrier बना देते हैं हम लोग, उसके वजह से हम लोग एक्चुअल में वो चीज़ अचीव नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो ये मेंटल बैरियर को तोड़ने के लिए go to that zone, imagine that thing that you are, मतलब इसका मतलब मिसअंडरस्टैंड करना नहीं है कि पूरा दिन बैठ के इमेजिन ही करते रहे और कुछ करे ही नहीं. I hope you don't misunderstand this, and this exercise helps you a lot in not just small targets but to achieve the greater targets. Try this amazing exercise and let me know in the comment section below that it works. Just let me know that it works. I know it works definitely. Swami Vivekananda wanted our youth to be lions. He himself was a lion. He came to this earth to transform many lives, to transform many youths into lions. His thunderbolt-like words transformed the life of many youths and turned them to real lions. I would like to name some few of them. Take Subhash Chandra Bose, Lokmanya Tilak, Aurobindo Ghosh, Sister Nivedita, Mahatma Gandhi, who freed India from the Britishers. They all were the lions. His only mission in life was to awaken the youth, to tell them about their boundless capabilities and to bring back the lost glory of our motherland. His life and message are a perennial source of inspiration to our modern youth. This is not a mere exaggeration, it is a testimony of facts. His biographers did not fail to mention the qualities of young Narendranath. Narendranath was the original name of Swami Vivekananda. His biographers say that his mind filled with 100 soaring visions, heart soaked in affection, intellect razor sharp, courage boundless, inventive genius astounding, working capacity unreckoned, and enthusiasm irrepressible. Naren was fearless even from childhood. Above all was his spontaneous inclination towards God. Many people don't believe in God, but there is definitely a limitless energy, we may call it nature or God or anything, but it definitely exists. These shining qualities made Vivekananda a renowned figure. The world recognized him as a great, inspiring personality when he appeared as a delegate and represented India at the famous Parliament of Religions held in Chicago 1893. These qualities of young Narendranath convinced Government of India to declare the birthday of Swami Vivekananda, which is 12th January, as the National Youth Day. I did not know about this National Youth Day, but now I definitely do. So this was the end of chapter 2 of part 1. Thank you so much for joining in. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay amazing, keep smiling, and stay strong. See you soon.